Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the GeoPoker channel. Hope you are doing well. Today's a special day because I'm introducing a new format. A new format on this channel that is not a fundamentally new concept, and it is an urban world, no moving, panning, or zooming. I'll get to that in a second, but before that, I just want to say a big thank you to everyone who is subscribed, who watches the videos, and plays the challenges. Making these videos has been a really awesome experience, and yeah, I think it's just great that people comment under the videos about their experiences playing the challenge and giving advice, giving tips. It's just great, this interaction. It's been a really wholesome experience having this channel. So thanks a lot. You're awesome. And yeah, another thing that I really quickly want to mention is that I have a new upload schedule. I'll walk you through it real quick. On Mondays, there will be an urban world, no moving or no moving, panning, zooming. That will be alternating. So this week I'll do the NMPZ game, next week no moving, and so on. You get it, right? Then Wednesday, complete world, no moving, and on Fridays I will play Europe, no moving. Two established concepts on this channel, which I think work very well. Then on Saturdays, I will keep doing Saturday's special map, but from now on it will be bi-weekly, and every first Sunday of the month there will be Score and Explore, where I go on Google Street View and I try to find certain items within a limited time frame, and there might be the odd geography-related video on top of that every once in a while. Really depends on how much time I have on my hands. So yeah, you can look forward to that. If you have any ideas or suggestions for video concepts or just generally how to make the content on this channel better, feel free to put them in the comments. Constructive criticism is, of course, always very welcome. So yeah, I will now stop the talking and do the guessing. An urban world, no moving, panning, or zooming. Here we go. No move, no pan, no zoom. You can play along, and here we go. Okay, so this looks Eastern European, I would say. Now, from the license plates, oh, I can't really see them. Is there blue on them? I believe, maybe a little bit on the left. Very, very hard to see. Really got to get very close to my laptop screen, but I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. What else do we have here? I mean, the architecture, if we look at roofs like this one, also this one, strikes me as more southern. So it might even be something like Bulgaria, or maybe the southern part of the Ukraine, something like that. Beyond that, very hard to tell. This part here, and also the architecture of this building with the plenty of balconies, the AC here, it just speaks for a slightly warmer climate, in my opinion. So yeah, maybe we're in Bulgaria. I think that could very well be. Does it look oh shit, I can't move. I forgot that. Gets to get used to this new concept. Yeah, does it look mountainous? Not really. I mean, slightly, but maybe we're here. This could be, right? Let's give this one a shot. I'll go somewhere. I would say we're maybe south of the old town. Bit difficult here. Not sure. I'll just go somewhere here. Let's give this a shot. Oh well, it wasn't a million miles off. It was actually in Serbia, in the city of I can't read it. Kraljevo? Hope I pronounced that correctly. And Yeah, okay. Not too bad at all. Good that I didn't click into Russia. All right then, let's play the next round. Okay, so this is certainly the US. And actually, this is a round that has a lot of clues. We have a big bridge, we have a river, we have a very distinct landscape, we have some interesting architecture, we even have some car registration plates or number plates or license plates or whatever they are called. Even some sort of, is that a church or a monument? I think it's a church. Like, at first glance, this reminded me of rounds that I have had in the, in the north here, this area, Nebraska, South Dakota, Iowa, this area of the country. I'm a bit surprised by these old-looking buildings here. The bridge doesn't really tell much. I mean, the landscape looks quite arid, interestingly. So I don't think we're super northern, I think we're maybe, hard to tell, really hard to tell, because oftentimes actually the south is quite green, quite lush. So maybe the lack of trees on these hills maybe stems from the altitude that we are at, rather than a really hot and arid climate, I might very well be wrong, though. We might just be down here in Arizona or New Mexico, maybe Nevada even. Wow, this is a tough one. Like, if you're from the US or you have a lot of US experience in GeoGuessr, this will probably be a bit tough to watch how lost I am. But yeah, I don't know. I think I will go fairly south. These hills just look a little bit too dry for me to be somewhere up here. I think I'll go maybe into Utah, But are there rivers here? Probably not, right? Very few rivers here. Oh man, this is a tough one. This is really a tough one. Just let me check one more time, and then I will make my decision. Nah, I'm gonna go into Colorado or maybe the north of Albuquerque. That's just a gut feeling. There's not really rhyme or reason to it. If I could find a river, that would be splendid. Here we go. Let's try it with the Rio Grande. Yeah, let's try that. Let's go right here on the Lobato Bridge and guess. Oh, see? It was in the north. I knew it. Like, my initial feeling was right, that it's somewhere up there. Okay, it was a bit more western than I thought it would be, but still. You can really get these super arid looking hills up here in the very north of the US. Yeah, that wasn't the greatest guess. A bit disappointed by that, because I think I had the right gut feeling in the beginning. But nonetheless, it's okay. Even if I would have clicked here, it would have probably been the same distance, more or less. Did you get that one? Do you have any tips for such rounds? Feel free to leave them in the comments. And now let's look at the next round. Okay, we're in the center of a very European looking city. We have a yellow number plate, and we appear to be driving on the left side of the road. So could this mean that we're in the UK? I think it could. Rather, I don't really know which other options that would leave. I mean, we have some English writing here on the right, if I'm not mistaken. What does it say? Meld him or something like that? Yeah, I mean, the thing is, though, now that I look at it again, if you see, the driver here actually is sitting on the left, much like in a country where people drive on the right side of the road. And I think here it's the same, right? I'm not sure, but I think here the driver is also sitting on the left side. Now that confuses me a bit. That confuses me a bit, I have to say. I mean, does it look like the UK? It could be, it could be. I mean, I've only been to the UK once, and I don't get it that often on GeoGuessr, but this could very well be the UK. But to be honest, this could also be most other European nations. Like, without the number plates and all that, I would have probably guessed France. Oh man, what do we do with this? I don't even remember. Does the UK have the yellow one in the front or the back of the car? Oh, Jesus Christ, I need to improve my knowledge on that. Unbelievable. Yeah, I don't know. Could this be Dutch though? I mean, that would be the country with the yellow number plates, of course. I'm just trying to read what's on these advertisements here, because maybe it's also Dutch. Because meld, I mean, that's not an English word, right? There's melt, but not meld, right? But why would they be driving on the left then? Or is this just a very funny, I don't know. Maybe there's a diversion here and actually people would be driving here, but there's a construction site going on or something like that. And maybe it would just be in the Netherlands here, because also look at these signs, they seem to be geared up for the right. Oh boy. This is really where the NMPZ aspect of the game starts to make things very difficult. Oh man. This is tough. I'm really not sure. Is it the UK or is it the Netherlands? With a funny road diversion. Really split 50-50 here. I have a good feeling you will perform better on this round than I am. But yeah, I have to make a decision now. And I think I'll go with the Netherlands. I think I'm gonna go with the Netherlands. It just doesn't look that British. I don't know why, but probably nonsense. But I'm gonna go into Amsterdam. And I'm gonna find, but nah, does this look like Amsterdam with such a big road? Nah, not really, right? Nah, nonsense. I'm gonna go into The Hague instead and find a road north-south. It's fairly large, pretty much in the center. Maybe this one here? Could that be? Nah, there's something in the middle there. Maybe here. I'll just try this. Oh wow, it was in Rotterdam. Can you believe it? Okay. I could have found that. I should have checked Rotterdam at least once. I could have gotten that almost spot on. I mean, on the one hand, I'm happy that last minute I switched to the Netherlands. But then, at the same time, I'm angry because I think I could have gotten this spot on. But okay. How did you fare in this round? Did you click UK? Did you click the Netherlands? Did you get a perfect score on this? Yeah, round 4 or 5 looks... Ooh, how much I would love to zoom and turn right now. But hey, this is the challenge. This makes it more interesting. I think we're either in Tunisia or Jordan. Judging by how flat it is, I would say we're in Tunisia, though I don't want to completely rule out an African country either. This could be Senegal, for example. It's definitely quite arid. I don't think it's Nigeria, though Nigeria can also look quite arid in places. We do have what appears to be a mosque here on the right, which for me speaks more for Tunisia. Of course, these other countries can also have mosques, but Tunisia is really predominantly Muslim. What else do we have? Can we read anything? This looks to be Arabic, which again for me says Tunisia. Yeah, and the architecture also fits. So I think I'm gonna go for Tunisia here. Which one of the big cities I go into? I don't know. There's really no big clue there that I can use. So I'm just gonna try my luck and go down here into this one. Find a nice little, or rather large roundabout. That is a roundabout, right? Or is it? Yeah, it is. It goes around here. Let's find a nice roundabout. Maybe this one here? Oh, that might just be it. Let's give that a shot. Oh, well, it was slightly further north in Sus. Right here. And it was in fact a mosque. All right then. Again, a pretty good score. I mean, I could have put more effort into trying to find a place where you have the roundabout and the mosque, to be honest, now that I think about it. But okay. Still may have never found that place. Final round. Score's okay. Not completely embarrassing myself on my first NMPZ game. Now here we see no parking. This side of the block. Can we read what's written on the car? Oh, I'm trying to... my face is like 2 centimeters away from the screen now, but I just can't seem to read that. Nope. Well, it's likely the US, potentially Canada. I think there's some clues like for these no parking signs that they have a different design in Canada, but I don't know if it was the no parking signs or some other sign. But I'm just gonna assume it's the US. Yeah. Or what do we have here? What is that? Is that are these tram tracks? That's kind of interesting. What is that? Because it looks like there's some sort of tunnel here, right? Like some ramp that goes down into a tunnel. But at the same time, there appears to not be a road there going down. So if this is a tram, then that would be extremely unusual for both the US and Canada. Now, I'm not sure. It's probably not. It's probably something else. And I'm misinterpreting it. But since I don't really have any other clues apart from this very, how do you say, old looking building, old for US/Canada standards, I think I'm gonna go up here, you know, in the northeast of the US or the southeast of Canada, because this is really where you would find this old European looking architecture, one could say, and maybe even a tram system, you know? Maybe we're in Boston. I mean, does the foliage and architecture scream Boston? I'm not sure. It looks, I don't know, the foliage seems to be more southern, to be honest. This doesn't look like Boston, but then again, foliage in the US, always very difficult. Very misleading sometimes. Maybe Richmond? I mean, this is not a tram. No way. Also, there are like no cables here, you know. It's something else. It's something else. I'm pretty sure. Maybe it's just like a little path for pedestrians or something like that. Yeah, I don't know. I still think we're on the East Coast here because of the architecture, but I think we're a bit more southern. So, maybe here, Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, this area. No, I'm not sure. I think I'm gonna stay with Richmond. Really, I don't know. I don't know, so I'm gonna stay with this hunch that I have and maybe find something like a little, maybe this goes here and then, you can go under the road to the Oliver Hill Court. I mean, this magistrate office might just be this old looking building here. Do we have these apartment blocks on the other side though? No, we don't. Not that there's any point in trying to pinpoint the exact location when I'm not even sure if I'm in the right country, but yeah. Let's see, these roads are too big anyway. These roads are too big. I need to go somewhere which is a bit smaller, but you still have this thing in the middle, this little strip. Not sure if there's any point in trying to pinpoint this. Nah, let's not overdo it. I'm just gonna click somewhere up here in, what is it called? Chaffin's Bluff. Here we go. Oh wow, it was a lot more southern. Well, San Antonio it was. And what we saw here was a river. Ah, right. Interesting, very interesting indeed. And this was, I don't know, Cerna and Cerna it was. Okay, all right. That was a pretty poor guess. But okay, let's view the summary. What do we have? Well, almost 16,000 points. How did you perform? Did you make some slightly more intelligent guesses in the US? Yeah, how do you like this new format? Should I continue this? Do you enjoy it? Do you have anything that I can improve? Please leave it in the comments, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.